Hey everyone, welcome back to Battle here with Nick. This is my first battle with having Pokebank. I believe he has someone his team as well, so let's get right into it. It's another standard OU battle. I'm going to go with Rotom lead again. He's going to go with Tyranitar. He's going to switch out going into his Ampharos. I'm assuming it's Mega at this point. I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp. Unfortunately, it misses. I kind of don't know how to deal with this thing. I know it's kind of bulky and has a lot of power, so I don't really know what to do. I'm just going to go for another Will-O-Wisp as he Mega Evolves into his easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl. And I'm going to get Burn on it. He's going to go for a Discharge here, and I don't really know what to switch into, as I don't know what this thing has. I don't know how much damage it's going to do. I've actually never seen one through my limited time Wi-Fi battling and my limited time on battle simulators. I'm going to go for a Pain Split because I now have that move, and he's going to go for a Dragon Pulse. It's going to take me down to 5 HP, and I'm going to die to Sandstorm, unfortunately. I didn't really know what to do with this thing. I didn't know what to switch in that was safe, so I just kind of foddered off Rotom. It was kind of a mistake, but unfortunately, I'm still trying to learn this metagame. I'm going to go into Gengar trying to force it out. It does. He's going to go with Tyranitar. I'm going to go with Shadow Ball just to play it safe. I could have went for an extremely aggressive prediction and went for a Focus Blast, but that could have turned out extremely badly. So I'm just going to play it safe. He's going to go with Tyranitar. It's going to take that really well, so I'm assuming it's special defensive or extremely bulky with the +1 from the Sandstorm. I'm assuming he's going to go for some Stealth Rock, so I'm just going to Gliscor. He goes for a Crunch instead. That's actually probably better for me, as I'm really going to heal it right up. I'm going to go for a Toxic on the Tyranitar, which is fantastic because I really don't like dealing with weather users, and to have this thing Toxic forces it to be kind of played with more safely. Now, I'm assuming he doesn't want to take an Earthquake here, and I know he's probably going to switch out, going something that can finally threaten this Gliscor. So I'm going to go with a U-turn. He's going to Greninja. Super effective, half health. That's really helpful at this point. I'm going to go to Togekiss, knowing that even though I'm going to take Stealth Rock damage, I'm super bulky. He's not going to be able to touch me, even with Ice Beam. He's going to switch out, and I'm just going to go for the safe play, going for a Thunder Wave, probably hoping he won't go back into Tyranitar. He goes Mismagius for some reason. I'm not really sure why. It doesn't really make sense to me logically. But then again, I make some pretty illogical moves myself. I'm going to go for Air Slash. After getting the T-Wave, I'm going to be that guy for a second. And he's going to get flinched, which is pretty much expected with, I think it's 90% or something like that. He's going to go Tyranitar now, as I go for another Air Slash. It's going to do next to nothing, and he's going to get the health back, I believe, with leftovers. Now here, I'm worried about the Stone Edge. I know he doesn't have a lot to take on this Togekiss, and I want to keep it alive, but I need to be able to get a safe switch into my Lucario, so I'm assuming this is pretty safe, and then I make a mistake, and it's not safe at all. Fortunately for me, the Fire Blast misses. That could have changed the game outcome very, very slightly, but I don't think it would have. My team was just better built, I think. I'm going to go for the Mega Evolve into the CC, take out the Tyranitar, which is pretty good because that thing was starting to frustrate me with all the special defense boosts, and the fact that I had a lot of special things and they did no damage to them. He's going to go to Tangrowth, and I know these things are usually bulky support sets, but I'm going to go into Gengar. I think he's probably just going to Earthquake. I know it's one move they run that I don't really expect a lot of the time. I'm going to trick it, thinking, okay, I'll trick and I'll get this thing crippled. I could have went for a Sludge Bomb and just killed it, but I didn't think he might want to switch out. And I forgot about the buff to knockoff, which completely wrecked me, and that was unfortunate. But I do have Heatran at this point, and without him having Tyranitar, he doesn't have really anything to want to take a Fire Blast at the point where his Mismagius is paralyzed and his Greninja is at half health. So yeah, he's going to bring in the Mismagius as fodder and going to go into Greninja. Now I know I'm running a super duper tanky set, and I have a chance at living this, and I do at 22 HP, which is pretty good. I'm going to go for an Earth Power, and that is going to take out the Greninja, which is pretty good for me. I'm going to get some Lefty's recovery, as he will go into his Ampharos. Now, he could have went into his Pawniard. I don't think it's called Pawniard. It's the next one. Whatever it's called. He's going into his Ampharos. That was a misplay on his part. I think he was just foddering things off at this point to lose the game. But I think he still had a little bit of a chance left in. He should have went to Bisharp here. So now he's going to go to Bisharp. He's going to go for a knockoff. And it's going to crit me, but I don't really think it mattered. Although I was pretty tanky at that point. I think I had 50 HP left. But with the stab, think it's stab. Anyways, he's going to go for Sucker Punch on Lucario to get some extra residual damage, and that's pretty good. And I'm going to go for Close Combat. And it's going to take out the Bisharp, knowing now that he only has two things left. He's going to go into his Tangrowth, and I know this Tangrowth's full health, and it's probably complete defense maxed out. But just for my own little damage calculation thing, I'm just going to go for the Close Combat instead of switching to Togekiss and beginning the stall game. Now I'm going to go Togekiss, and I'm just going to go save for the Air Slash, and it's going to take out the Tangrowth. And that was a great game, Nick. So, see you guys later.